This video, for context, is for basically when you start talking to a girl and, girls start to test you. They want to not respond to your texts, things go wrong, or, they just want to test to see who you are. Some girls are controlling. And I think this is a really good example for guys to see how to deal with in particular situations. And I've been doing some experimenting lately. I've been more or less just talking to girls, but just seeing what we can do and what we can get away with. And I think this is a really good example of something that I was trying. And maybe I should stop doing this because maybe an excuse for some sort of developing addiction that I have for, I don't want to say toying with people, but listen, you don't know how much power you have if you've never misused it, right? But anyway, let's get into it. So here we have the classic not responding to my text. So this is me in the blue. I say, okay, how are you feeling? She said, feeling exhausted. We were supposed to hang out that day. And honestly, I don't even understand how I was going to hang out with her. I just be saying shit and really don't even have the means of doing it. So I said another day. She said, yeah, definitely about to shower and head to bed, babes. But we had previously had an incident where she tried to do some wild shit. She tried to tell me, she tried to give me an ultimatum. She said, because I said, I'm not a gentleman. I'm respectful and I'm a good person, but there's nothing gentle about me. And I had grabbed her and made her come here and give me a hug. She was like, oh, stop, you're hurting me. She was like, if you don't be gentle, then we can cancel our date tomorrow. And we never went because I was saying, nah, I'm good. She tried to apologize, but it was too late. I'm like, bitch, you don't know who the fuck you're talking to. But anyway, so ever since that, she's been kind of up and down. So here she says, you're definitely about to shower. So I said, okay. Now, normally she responds. And so I was like, okay, well, I've done this before. So I double text her, but I said, so you don't like me no more? And she said, babes, I do. But obviously she wants me to text her. And I've done this where I'll double text a girl to let her think she got me. I let her think she has me. And then once I get what I want, or I may just switch it up because you have to invest a little in order for them to want you. And then I switch it up because this is a girl I plan on having no type of future with. It's kind of fucked up. But it's just interesting. I'm addicted to the character and seeing how to maneuver through people's personalities. So, I text her. I'm like, oh, so you don't like me no more? And I usually don't take this type of approach, but like I said, guys, I break the rules. So this is a bit of advanced shit. And so she says, babes, I do. And then I had sent her a picture because I was in the gym. I didn't reply for a few hours because I was literally in the gym, and I'm in a boxing gym. So my hands are covered up with gloves and hand wraps and I can't text. So I had sent her that picture. So it's me sweating as fuck. So here I said, oh, you just didn't want to talk to me. And she says, I assume you were busy since you didn't respond. So then here I showed her where I responded, and she tries to play dumb because here I even circled it for her, send her a screenshot. She says, I didn't get that. Now this is the Tenderoni in which we're talking about. But I just want to show you, for example, how girls will play these games. And this is quite regular for girls to do. And it's funny because the first time I hung out with her, I almost clipped it. I almost got it. Had my hands down her pants, fingering her, making her come. It's crazy. I just didn't fuck. And I could have pushed for it if I spent a little more time, but I really had to go. But that high kind of died down just a little bit because I was starting to see her personality. And like I said, this is just an experiment. So I don't really care what the results are. I have no dependency on a certain outcome. And I don't know if she's starting to pick up on it, but I know she's definitely starting to play a game with me. But it's okay because I don't care which way this goes. And the whole point of me doing this video is to show you guys that women will play games. And if you find yourself in a place where you do double text, it should be a situation in where you're not outcome dependent, where you don't really super want this girl. You have some type of goal, and even if it doesn't follow through and you're not successful with that goal, you don't care so much where it's like, oh, whatever, oh well, or if you still got your main girl, you still got other girls, or this girl really means nothing to you. But this is the kind of mindset that you should kind of go in with the girls that you like. Not saying that you don't want to care about them and be good and be a good guy, you can, but that whole idea of not caring as much right, will have you successful. Because I barely talk to the girl, and I do talk to her, talking here and there, but she's trying to play the game. Oh, I want him to chase me, or I want him to do this. But bitch, you have no idea who you're fucking with. Right? And it doesn't matter